Hey, Summers. It's Old Man Bull Market here, and welcome to my third Rank 2 7-star video. That's right, the thumbnail gave it up. It's going to be the man Sunspot. So we'll get him ranked up to Rank 2, and then we'll just do some very basic role play, just beating up our famous Winter Soldier and a little bit of Captain Marvel. I'll do what's called the quick run through with Sunspot, and then we'll do what's called the heavy persist run through, just so you can see how you can really build up those extra, I think they're called the solar flares. So we'll do the rank up now, and then we'll do the gameplay. So sit down, get yourselves comfortable, and let's roll the tape. Well, okay, so this is my current stock of good champs, 6 stars and 7 stars. We'll go to the 7-star list. Currently, I've got two rank 2 7 stars, that being Black Panther, OG, and Overseer, who happens to be duped, so I'm stoked about that. But today, it's going to be Sunspot, and we're going to go through the motions and get all that done. Finally got the extra mutant tier 6 catalysts. It's all been done, as you can see. Now we just chuck the ISO into this guy. Look, he's really, really good. He's just so easy to play. You know, that's what I like about when you get just a decent champ that's got really good damage, particularly when he crits. But he's not overly complicated. You know, you don't have to sort of do a whole bunch of preset other moves in order to advance into a certain spot. Then hopefully, you know, you get to unleash your power. He's really, really easy. Mind you, there are two ways to play. There's what we call the turbo way. You just sort of get through very quick, get to his SP2, and depending on the health pool of your opponent, you just hopefully get to nuke him there, and you can go pretty quick. Or, as you'll see in some of the gameplay, you know, we can go through and rank up. You rank him up with his heavies, that builds up more power, and then you action a lot of more SP1s, that builds up, I think it's the solar charge, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. And then with that, you can do one hell of a big SP2. So we'll see a bit of that too. Just simple gameplay, it's just really to illustrate. I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time, because I think you'll get the drift of just how good he is. He's really good for a lot of content across the game. Obviously, he's an attacker, so he's good for battlegrounds. He's great for your a war, and obviously, you know, when you put him into story quest and all that sort of stuff as well. So he's got some good measures there, and that's what you want. You want good champs you can use for attacking. We're nearly there now. We just got one little bit more of ISO to put into him. There we go. Done. In. And here we have a fully up rank 2 Sunspot. And there we go. In terms of PI, he's the biggest one I've got. Champ info, there we go. 56,000 health, 6,317 attack. Yeah, really, really happy about that. Great champ. So let's roll the tape. Okay, so this is Sunspot with a synergy team. Up against good old punching bag Winter Soldier. So we're going to do what's called the fast run through. Basically, we just want to get to an SP1, use it just to build up one of those charges, and then hopefully our SP2 can knock Winter Soldier on his ass. As you can see, we're getting some decent crits just in our normal gameplay, so that's pretty nice. We'll come here, hit that SP1, and that's not too bad. Got some incinerates on the guy. And we're just going to keep trying to race, just trying to really keep the pressure on Winter Soldier. Obviously mindful when he does his specials and slow us down a little bit there. And then we're going to come in, bang, 66,000. And we didn't crit on that last hit. See, that's the thing with any of these champs in the game. If you don't get to crit all the way through, then you sort of miss out on that performance. But we're doing pretty well. This has got to be definitely well under a minute. It's probably 50-something seconds is my guess. So we'll just wait for the game to tell us precisely where the speed's coming here. But that was pretty easy, fluid play, as you probably saw. Well, 49 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now we'll just continue and we'll have a go at Mohawk Captain Marvel. We'll just stick to her, and then we'll try a different gameplay. I won't go through the whole role team because I don't want to bore everyone to death. So we'll come in again, same sort of gameplay as before. We just want to start building up our power and see what sort of normal crits we can get just from hitting. Again, I'm purposely not using the parry heavy. There's our SP1, just to build up that solar flare, I think it's called. I always get that thing wrong. Anyway, put them in the comments below to say it's really good, this mate. And we'll soon get up, once we get up to 2 bars of power, we'll get up there and we'll action our SP2. Here we go, 55, 3 of them, and 63,000 normal. That's actually not too bad. It'd be nice if we critted again on that final, but we didn't. So 2 fights in a row, the final hit didn't crit. But you can imagine if it did, it just would have just knocked senseless too. So that felt to me quicker than Winter Soldier. So on that basis, I'm thinking a time better than what we did on Winter Soldier for this one. Must be 40, there you go, 46 seconds. So that's pretty good. All right, so we'll load up the next fight with the new gameplay. Okay, so the same team as before, except this time we're just going to amend our gameplay. So what we're going to do is do a lot of parry, hold the heavy, and then release. And you'll see as we do that, we'll build up his power a lot quicker. And this then will allow to get, more and more of the solar flares, which then in theory, when we go and issue his SP2, it should be a lot more devastating. You've got to be careful here because you can also run out of those solar charges, but you get the general drift. What we're going to do here, see how we hold, hit, and notice the power on Sunspot really increased, and we'll just get through that. We'll issue another SP1. So we're already now on 3 of these solar flares that we're building up. Another hit, that's pretty good, and by doing so also we're getting some nice solid hits anyway. Now we've got 4, so this is the tricky part because we don't want to waste all our little flare things and then miss out the whole boat. So we're going to come up here and get to our SP2, and there we go, 120,000 and Whooshka, and I think only 15 at the end. So you can see how that really amps up the power, playing that sort of style there. So that's the second sort of style that you can use for Sunspot. Bit longer than the previous version because obviously by doing the parry heavies, we're going to slow ourselves down, but by doing so, we really build up the ability to issue a very big and devastating special too. So we'll do the same gameplay against Mohawk Captain Marvel. Same thing as before. We're just going to go in there, start getting the hits in, where we get to parry heavy herb, where we'll build up our power. Basically when we do that, we purify any of the incinerates on the opponent, and the more incinerates that are on there, it would mean the more power Sunspot will generate, and that then allows us, as you can see, how quickly we just accumulate power. And we'll do another SP1 in a sec just before we get there. Oh no, hit SP2 early. See, that's one of the little tricks you got to be careful about, overcooking it too early, because you had so much power. So there you go, little lesson in there, what you've got to be mindful about. But I think everyone gets the drift. Anyone's familiar with the character should know you've got these 2 sort of styles, and we're able to get to another SP2, and we'll just finish right there. So there you go, everybody. I think it's a good choice again to rank 2. I think he's going to be a great attacking option for Battlegrounds. I'll probably also use him in a war, and obviously when content comes around I'll use him there as well. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to comment below, and until next time, take it easy and we'll see you later.